What's up, everybody? How's everybody's day going? Hope everybody hasn't blown away yet from the strong winds out there. It's pretty gnarly out there. Um, yeah, man, how's everybody? Yeah, what's cracking? Uh, I guess there's a big debate today. I definitely won't be watching that today. I'll be watching Monday Night Football. And I think the matchup's going to be. I think the matchup's a really bad matchup. I think this Monday night's going to be a very boring game. I don't know the matchup, but if it isn't, then I apologize for being wrong. Oh man, how's everybody's weekend too? It was a pretty rough weekend. Uh, yeah, pretty tough weekend to hear. Jose Fernandez unfortunately passing away from a boating accident. That's one of those things where, as a athlete or superstar, celebrity, you have to take in mind of what fun that you do that might lead to an accident. Um, like Odell Beckham, messing around with fireworks. No one expected him to lose fingers and crap, but when you mess around with fireworks, there's a possible chance that there will be repercussions. And unfortunately, in Jose's situation, him having fun, tragically made him crash a boat, or the driver crashed the boat, unfortunately. I think killed everyone. Yeah, very sad. I can't imagine what the Marlins organization is going through. I mean, watching Jose as a fan, just a general fan. I mean, he's just a amazing person. An awesome pitcher. He's got a nasty fastball. I mean, he's an incredible pitcher. I mean, one of those players that that you want on your team because he has that drive. And my condolences are for the Marlins organization and the Fernandez family. So, time will get better, guys. Time will get better. Just move forward. With that note, this is episode 3 of the Cowboy George experience. That's one thing about starting a podcast. Trying to find a title for your podcast. That sticks. So if you hear random names change, I apologize. I'm trying to find a name that sticks for me. For people that keep watching me. I want people to know me. I'm a fun person to be around. I can be an asshole at times, but I'm such a kind person. I mean, when people need help, I'm always there to help them out. I know every time people call me, they need help. Even if I'm in the middle of something, I'll always drop what I'm doing and I'll go help them more than I help them myself. And I hope my friends realize that. My friends are more than anything than helping myself. So yeah, I mean, friends are amazing. and they have your back. So, with that said, got a few topics to run over. Hopefully, I can make episode 3 a lot more better. I hope everyone saw UFC on Saturday night. It was definitely amazing. It was some ass kicking, that was for sure. It seemed like Cyborg losing 25 pounds of cutting weight didn't phase her at all. Um, I mean, it's such a large wage cut. I mean, 25 pounds. I mean, damn. I mean, I can do that. I mean, I'm so skinny. I'm like twigs over here. People look at me like I'm like eating 3 times a day, trying to like be on this like fasting thing. No, that's not even it. You know, sometimes you can only eat so much throughout the day, and you're pretty much like full. I mean, that's what I think. Um, the way I look at it as far as eating, I try and not eat large. I try and not eat large portions of food, and I try and focus on eating smaller portions throughout the day, so I can keep feeding myself, keep fueling myself throughout the day. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't purposely make myself not want to eat. There's days that like I'll eat like 3 times throughout the whole day, and then that's not good for you. Um, yeah. And cutting weight 25 pounds, I'm already like, man, I weigh like 115, man. And that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I have that weight, and normally for a guy that's 26, you should be weighing in around, I would say 120, 130, and I'm not even close to that, which is crazy. And I think it's got a lot to do with my metabolism. I'm always on the go. I mean, I'm always doing something. People think I'm just sitting here. I just sit in my room and do nothing. Well, that's not true. I'm either in my room, learning something about something on the computer to advance my life for this world that the world throws at me, so I can tackle it in an easier way than a more tougher situation. So that's what I do. I've been starting to watch Bear Grylls, Giles, however you say his name. Sorry, I apologize for not pronouncing his name, for his last name right. But man, that dude's crazy. They just take celebrities on these crazy journeys, these crazy terrains, and it seems like he's got a mission, like each celebrity that he takes him on, there's a certain I want to say breakthrough. They want their Bear Giles. They want them to break through, make them a better person. Like making it afraid. Each after the 21 days, it gives you a life experience. How difficult really it is. To find food, to find water, to boil water, to find resources. In a crazy area where it's raining constantly, brutal heat beating on you, sweating constantly, hiking miles and miles to find the right spot to get your resources so you don't die on the land. I mean, it's just a crazy thing. Just to watch a person like Bear Giles to take celebrities on these journeys. And it's awesome. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if I could do it, I would. I mean, it's pretty crazy. If Bear Giles made me a video and told me, "Hey, George Rodriguez, we're coming to fly you out. We're gonna take you on this journey," I probably would accept it, but I don't know if I could take it. It's all mental. I probably could do it, but it would be one crazy adventure. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy what what Bear Giles has achieved through the shows he's put on. So yeah, with that said, like I said, back into the UFC highlights. Jumping right back in. What was it? Roy Nelson and Bigfoot. That was a good fight, man. That was an incredible fight. Talk about Roy Nelson punching the crap out of Bigfoot. What was crazy was I didn't notice Roy Nelson after the fight, him getting all mad on Big John McCarthy of the stoppage. Like you said, it was late or something, and I didn't think it was late. If anything, Big John McCarthy's got the most experience out of everyone besides Herb Dean. And if I were to learn the UFC ref ways, I'd want to learn from Big John McCarthy myself. And I've actually been to his gym, and I think it's Valencia, California. It's in Valencia. It's in Valencia, California, and it's called BJMUTA, I believe. And it's a really crazy spot. The first time I walked into that place, I saw the octagon there. I saw the sparring, the sparring square rooms. A small portion of weights and punching bags. It was very, very, very crazy. And then the shocking thing was, me coming in at I want to say late time. Because I don't want to say picking martial arts is something late. You can start martial arts at any time you want. It's just going to be a long journey for you to learn. Like CM Punk, it's going to be a journey for CM Punk to get to the peak where he needs to be to destroy people in the ring, in the octagon. So yeah, me jumping in there and jumping into the octagon and all these people, greeting me, all these nice people, telling me what to do, informing me what not to do. If you don't have a mouthpiece, just keep your mouth shut so you don't bite on your tongue. The conditioning, man, oh man, like me, just like getting in the ring, just getting in the octagon, it just takes a toll out of you. It was just amazing, like how much energy just doing certain little things that could just take so much energy out of you, and you realize how much unconditioned you are when you do that type of sport. So yeah, that lasted about a week, and it wasn't because of me being fit. It was more towards of money. It was pretty expensive. It was expensive, but in my terms, if you were gonna do it, that would be the right way to do it in that facility where I live. It's an awesome place, and they had their like own little like UFC club going on to where like they have fights to where people have a chance to make their way to the octagon, which is kind of crazy, which is awesome too. People get to build their careers like inside that gym. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's awesome. What certain gyms can build a career, or what can build a career for people. Let's see what else to talk about. NFL, yeah, let's talk about some NFL guys. That's for man. Oh, Pittsburgh, man, what happened to you guys, man? I had you on my defense for my fantasy team. -1. Eagles destroyed you. You got beat by a rookie quarterback, Carson Wentz. That's just incredible. Like Dak Prescott. There's just, each week, we watch football. We expect certain teams to win, and it's always a different outcome each week. I might be a sports freak. I might follow football to a T. But like an example, like the Vikings, like them being 3-0. Sam Bradford coming in on 2 weeks' notice. Him beating Green Bay, which is crazy. And then beating this last week's team. Which is shocking. I would never expect. I would have never expect the Broncos, Eagles, Vikings, and the Ravens to be 3-0. More than anything. See, the thing with the Patriots, it seems like Bill Belichick can work around anything. Like when all those players that went down last year. I think it was LeGarrette Blount went down, and I think it was Julian Edelman. I think went down. I think there was a few more. Oh, it was I think Amendola. I think went down. There was a few other players that went down. I'm not for sure who. But it seems like Bill Belichick is like so confident with the players and coaches and staff that he works around. He's so confident that whatever situation that is presented to him, he knows how to tackle in a very, very, very talented way that maybe most coaches can't achieve. And it's an accomplishment. It's an accomplishment for him, and it's crazy to see. It's awesome to see achievements of coaches like that. So yeah, it's great. We got, and I guess NHL hockey season has kicked off. It's preseason this week, which is awesome. We got to get our Kings back with the Stanley Cup, and we have to get our revenge back with San Jose Sharks. And yeah, San Jose, if you're going to go as far as competing against Chicago Blackhawks, I was expecting you guys to win, to be honest, more than Chicago Blackhawks winning the Stanley Cup. With that said, I hope episode 3 is getting a lot better. Please Please feed me positive feedbacks to drive me to make this podcast a lot better, a lot more fluent, a lot more strong, a lot more positive to you guys, a lot more entertaining. Um, like I said, I don't mean to change the names of my podcast. It's one thing to have a name that just doesn't feel right, and then to find a name that actually sticks is one thing. So that's my main goal is to find a name that sticks and people like it, and for me to like the name and and to own it. So right now, this is the the Cowboy the it's the it's the Cowboy George experience. Excuse me, getting this down. I'm getting it every day. Every day I'm on film. I'm getting better. So keep thriving to make me better, guys. Fans, when this is done, uh, subscribe to my YouTube. Feel free to comment on the very bottom. Tell me what you want to hear. I'll be more than happy to talk about it on my podcast. Other than that, I mean, I really don't have any set topics other than the topics that I choose to talk about. I mean, like I said, I'm a sports guy, and all I like to do is talk about sports. That's my news, other than the news that's going around the world, which is not the news that I want to talk about. So, with that said, I'm out, guys. Have a nice day. Don't blow away. Drive safe, and have a great day.